Hey guys, welcome to. Oh, I'm sorry. I started. Frost Knight is here next to me, and I'm like, hey guys. I'm probably starting the neighbors too. Hey guys. Anyway, I'm gonna start again. Hey guys, welcome to another video of us trying stupid in our small studio. You are in the small Spaghettorium studio, which is our house, and by house I mean small apartment. Anyway. I'm gonna try to foil art, and I managed last year kinda foil with heat transfer via the toner from the laser printer. But we also, lasers kind of looks kind of like this. Ignore the bullshit. So first we have to print it on our art printer, and then we go through the laser printer, which prints stuff kind of like this. I don't know. You see, this moon should be red. So it prints like this, and then we run this through our foiling machine, and hopefully it works. But the problem is that the laser printer prints a bit offset versus the Epson printer. Even the Epson printer prints a bit offset by default, so like it's never perfect. What we attempted was a massive failure, and this is half of my attempts. The easiest way to fix this is to make the design be easy to foil. For example, the fuck is it with time foil? No, it's the normal one. Where the fuck is? What the fuck is happening here? Oh, we have more stuff. Oh, we got other stuff here. Wait a moment. More items are appearing. Out of thin air, you could say. But no. Oh yes, this is exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found the template. Anyway. Yes. Yes. So, may I present to you Irwethine, the feathery guy that... What is he? Is he a demigod? Demi-bird? Half human, half bird, naked chest elf. And you see, we added these feathers. You see, we added those feathers. They're black. They've been printed with the laser printer. And the next step is to foil this. Obviously, the feathers are kind of outside of the normal design. Like, if you would want it to look super cool, which is extremely hard with our current technology, it would be to foil the runes. But then the laser printer has to print super accurate on top of the art that was printed with the Epson. This accuracy is lacking. Jesus Christ. Anyway, if it falls, catch it. So, she's moving items around. So here is Irwethine with the gold feathers. Shiny. So it looks really good. But again, you don't need much accuracy for this. Like if this feather is a bit more to the left or to the right, it doesn't matter much. But we do have some designs and some art made by Frost Knight. She's right here. Want to say hello? Wave. Put a hand in.
Hello. Hello.
No, this will be nice. In which the foiling could not be too separated from the art, like this guy. So the moon has to kind of go behind him, right? Well, that was hard. And I managed to do it kind of consistently here by making the foiling smaller and adding more margin. I don't quite like it. That was last year. This year, oh, and also last year, if I can find. So last year we had all of these attempts for Shiren. It's called Blood Moon. So first I'm gonna show you a pretty okay foiled piece. this phone. Stop that. There you go. It's really cool. A bit hard to see in the slide, but trust me, it is really cool. So here he's on top of a pile of death, and he's drinking a soda or something. So this ended up working, but look at all of these attempts. So here's some gibberish. I don't know what the heck this means. Where to move it. And here I started printing only this part to in a normal paper to save up on materials and ink. And bro, when I thought, man, it's working, no, it's not working. It's just, I can't believe I kept these for over a year. I wanted to make this video back then as a rant, but now I found a way. So yeah, just a lot of attempts. I shifted a bit more to the left, I shifted a bit down. I don't even understand this. I put the damn image upside down. Very small adjustments that led to me going crazy. Because we wasted time, wasted money, and we couldn't get a consistent result, which sucked. Bro, it sucks. So a lot of people that do, there's a really good artist that does foiling, Cooper Calligraphy, I think. She's so good. And she uses the most basic technology ever. She doesn't have a foiling machine, she just has a shitty laminator, the cheapest Amazon Basics one. And then she has like a 200 million years old printer, and then she bought another one just the same, second hand. She was super happy she found it. Meanwhile, we buy like new things and they don't fucking work. Obviously it's a skill issue, right? Nah. She does not really foil on top of art though, but she does have a lot of layering designs. It's really nice. You guys should go check it out. She does really cool stuff. Anyway, because we couldn't get consistent results, it sucked, because then, you know, you spend time and material, and 1 out of 3 prints you can foil properly. What the fuck do you do with the other ones? It sucks. But that was in 2025, in August actually. After we got our second foiling machine, because our mink, because the first one we managed to fry, because we are in the amazing and independent European Union. They don't have shit here. We have to order from America, and in America you guys have 110 volts. Here we have 210, 225, I don't even know. Some Frostmite is shrugging, she has no idea. Yeah, I think it's 225. But I do see 210 sometimes, I don't know why. So, on the package it said USA outlet, because they used to make European ones too, but who the fuck buys in Europe anyway? We don't produce, we don't buy. Anyway, it said cannot use adapter, and I look at it, and I look at my adapter, and I'm like, the fuck you mean cannot use an adapter? Can't use, like, not don't use, can't use. I plug it in, tutte dreco, I can use this. And after a week, I was smelling of burnt plastic all the time, and after, like, I don't know, 30 foiling, it broke down, started smoking, and had a small explosion. And I'm like, bliat, the fuck? And then we realized, and we got, let me show you this big boy. We got Vevor, which is a 10 fucking kilogram adapter converter. And I also got 2 of these things that actually show me 110 volts. This shows me 110 volts. I just triple check. It's really good. Got it from Amazon. I think Amazon America actually, so they shipped this thing all the way here. And then we ordered another mink. This is a small side story. I'm pretty sure they were laughing their ass off when we ordered after 2 weeks another mink. They're like, we know what happened. Whatever. So inconsistent results. But now it's 2026, July. Someone is pinging me on Discord. I need to wait. And I might have found a way. let me show you some really cool foils. Hey, the fuck, okay. Some really cool foils. It works great for just this. You just foil an outline. What's this called? This type of, it's an illustration, it's a drawing. It's kind of like a coloring.
This line art.
Line art, okay, it's the line art. So the line art works great. And this paper is from America. The foil is from America. The machines are from America. The brother America, well, it's from China, and probably from China is from America anyway. But yeah, no, you can't get this cool shit in Europe. Unfortunately, I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, European Union. Oh no, we're not producing. Go fuck yourself. Really cool stuff again. This is our normal. This is our art paper that we use. It's so smooth and nice. America. Ow. It's so smooth and nice. It's really cool. This is a dog. It's a very nice dog. And if you by any chance have the same issue as me, like, comment, subscribe. I'll show you how to fix it. If I could get to. So it's about half of the tests that I've done today. Basically, I used an A4 whatever file, canvas, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, I guess I should yeah, I might give away this file. You put crosshairs. Put them, I don't know, half a they should be kind of thin, like, I don't know, my stroke was like 3 pixels. So I put crosshairs, and I made 2 types. Blue crosshairs for the Epson. Here. Here I wrote top, and here I wrote right, just to be sure. And then I duplicated that group of blue crosshairs, and I made them black, and that's for the brother. So what I did was that I started printing the file with all the blue crosshairs. You can see how offset they were from the beginning. This could focus, especially on the bottom here, actually. Some were offset, some were not. Look at that one. No, just horrible. The top ones were way more okay. Basically, you make the layer with the the group with the blue crosshairs. You don't put them right at the edge of your canvas. Is it called canvas? Layer, whatever. You put it, I don't know, 1 centimeter margin left and right. And then you duplicate that, you make the crosshairs black, and you print the blue ones on the Epson. You hide the brother, the black ones. I call it the brother, whatever, maybe have some other laser printer. You hide the black ones and you print only the blue ones on your art printer. And then you feed those files into your laser printer. Watch out, feed them properly. The brother that we have, it has a front feeder, manual feeder is called. I quickly realized that it's bullshit, because you feed it one by one and it goes in this super straight line, so it's great for, you know, not bending your sheet and stuff. But it was all janky all the time. It was random as hell. I was like, oh, I can't do shit with this. And then I thought, yeah, I'm screwed. But I put it in the normal feeder, and it started to be consistently offset. And the funny part was that on the top, I had really good results, but as it was going down, it was being more and more offset. So I did 2 things. First, I started fiddling with the X and the Y offset, which is only on the printer, not in the driver. And I got the top ones as close as possible to being fucking perfect. So that means that I offset the X by +9. It says +9 dots. I think it's pixels, I don't know. And the Y by -7. And you can see there's some other ones. Let me show some bad ones. right, this one. You see the offset I used here was -2. It was way to the left. So if the horizontal line is too much to the left, you add, at least on this printer, you add more X offset. If your horizontal black line is too much to the right of the blue one, you have to subtract. But here I had it too much to the left side, so I added +2, and it was still too much to the left. +4, still too much to the left. Blah 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 until +9. I managed to nail it almost perfectly. I didn't get this perfect. I don't think you can, because it has like still a bit of randomness where it puts. But the randomness versus the manual feeder, this is really, I can work with this. And then so that was for the vertical line. And for the horizontal line, my horizontal line was too high up. No, it was too low. So I started subtracting from the Y. The more you subtract, the higher it goes, because in this corner you have 0 0 basically. So you just subtract. Not sure if this makes sense, but whatever. I'll give you guys a reason to add some engagement to the YouTube by asking each other in the comments. So that's what I did, and then after I managed to ignore this for now. So after I managed to kind of get it perfect as I could, I noticed that these two top were aligned really well. This one started to get misaligned on the y-axis, so like this. It was still lower. And here, on the y-axis, it was even more misaligned. So I searched the internet a bit, and I kind of found how to fix this. What I did was that I calculated the offset. Take here for example, this offset, the black one here versus the blue one here, it's kind of big. This offset is smaller, so I calculated here, whatever, I can't do this and also show you, but I calculated the offset, and this was like 1.5 millimeters. In the middle was 1 millimeter. So I was like, well, I calculated with a stupid formula how much I need to scale it down. And to scale it down in Photoshop, I found how to scale it only on horizontally, and then I put the anchor in the center. Basically you press, so I'll have to do it here and I'll show you. And then it started to work. So initially I scaled it down to 99.4%, and it was a bit off. And then I scaled it to 99.5, and then 99.55. And I got to this point where it looks really, really good. And I printed a lot of them. Each test I did like on 4 papers. And there you could see some randomness, but there was also this continuous improvement overall. Even though some were a bit like, it was better than the previous batch. So the worst in the newest batch was better than the best in the previous batch. So wow, this is exciting. I wonder how many pages these are. And it is now time for me to print Templar that Frostnite made for me in 2016. Now it was 10 years ago. We were playing Elder Scrolls Online. Meanwhile, that game became kind of a piece of shit, but whatever. That is the way of the capitalism. And she made this back. So last year I tried to foil it numerous times, and it failed horrendously. Because what I'm trying to foil is, I don't know if you see, but the spear and this and his eye and the eyes, and also this dust. I kind of managed last year only with the dust, so I'll show you how this looks, because the dust doesn't need to be perfectly aligned with the art. You see? Type in the comments if you see, type in the comments if you don't see. It's really cool. It's super cool. Oops. Did I make his eyes? Yes. And I had many depressed nights thinking on how I can make the lens and the other details foil properly. And we're gonna try now. After I think I fixed the printer, we will try. So, let me show you. I can't. Do I want? Maybe I can just show you from here, not start OBS. That'll be great. Anyhow, it's probably not gonna work. Alright. I have the art here, so this is an A4 file. 300 dpi. And in order to... So I put the graphics for the foiling where it looks like it would work, right? Okay, yeah, I put it on darken to because if the background is white like this, so I put it to darken so it passes through. So this is correct. I put it back to no, 1 second, darken. So we got this. Only would, there we go. I'll make a group. So now I need to resize this horizontally to 99.55. So I select the group, I press Ctrl T. If you're on a Mac, I guess it's Command T. I don't know. Ctrl T, and you're in the resize mode. And in the resize mode, you have to find this super tiny UI so that you can put the anchor. This is the anchor. You can move it around yourself, but yeah, it needs to be on the top center. So you put it here, and then in the horizontal, make sure this is not ticked, because this link will change the width as well. Here we put 99.55. Where the fuck is it bigger? Wait a second. Oh, I will I'll duplicate this. Oops. Whatever. Group. To have the originals, and I'll merge this. So the fuck. Why? You stupid motherfucker. It should still work. Yeah, it should still work. Anyway, 99.55. So it's smaller than it used to be. Okay. And I will send this to be printed on Epson Automate, Epson print layout. It's very important that, oh, it was already here, okay, that you don't use expansion, you don't use scale to fit, you don't dick around with these settings. Premium mate, rare feed borderless, quality high. No, not 4 copies, are you crazy? And now we're gonna print this. Let's see.
Just at the end, maybe?
Yeah, that'll be a very fun plot.
Yeah, no, it didn't work. After this whole video of explaining how you managed to fix it.
Yeah, no, it didn't work, guys. I don't know what Okay, the stuff is out. Looks very good. Has this super small whitish area here, but that's fine. It wouldn't have it if I use the expand thing, but I don't wanna. I can just cut this. And now we will put it in my brother, and I seem to have very little space on my phone. Okay, so I'll put it there. So I think it came out like that. Fuck. How the fuck did it come out? How did this came out? I have to figure out. I guess it came out like this. God damn it. Yeah. I think these come out like this. Yeah, because this is the top. So I look at the top and I rotate it and I flip it and it goes into this loud shit. And it's nice and snug. Snug. Now we put it in. And I'm gonna try to print on the brother. Hello, brother. Print. Here, I'll show you like this. So, I'll just print. Was it this group? No, it was this thing. I will print this. Control P. And I don't want 4, I want only 1. And I go into the print settings. And here it's plain paper. Yeah, sure. It's plain paper. And here's not fit to page and no free, no nothing. Just A4, plain paper, 300 dpi, graphics. Okay. And this is centered. The scale is correct. Let's print it. And I'm gonna open the back. If I have time. There we go. So it doesn't roll it even more. And I need to hold my finger here to grab it. Nice! It's a bit offset. It's so little offset. What? That is so weird. Well, I guess it didn't work.